Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon.
What's the basic package?
I'm telling you the basics right now.
We need a basic, we need a gold package, and we need a diamond package.
Okay, so let me explain. Basic, like my nails done. Got my nails done yesterday. My nails were $200. Nails and toes, right? Then I'm getting my eyebrows done. My eyebrows done are $130. Okay, so that's $200 plus $130. That's $330 right there already.
Tax.
Plus whatever tips,
Gotcha.
right?
Gotcha.
So let's say $400. That's $400 for two things, right? Then you get your waxes. You get your wax, that's another $100 plus tip. Okay, boom. So that's $500 right now for the three things. Then these are all basics though. Then your basic getting your hair done.
So how often do you get your nails done?
Every 2 weeks.
Okay, so that's already,
eyebrows is every 2 weeks.
That's already $400. That's already
so $800 for the month.
For the month. So
for the
far.
month.
Okay, we had $800.
We had $800 for the month, right?
Okay.
And then you put in the hair.
That's
the hair
what?
is the most expensive.
Okay.
So the hair is good. Like I'm getting my hair done today. Today, I'm about to go get my hair done after this, right? After I work out. My hair is going to be $400. So that's $400.
So we had $1,200 to $1,300
And then
already.
if you're someone who needs to maintain your hair, another $200 for the month just to go back, wash it, get it, da-da-da-da-da-da.
So that's $2,000 for the month just on maintenance.
Yeah. Is that what it was? 2,000?
Well, I'm based on what you're saying.
Yeah. So then it's like good to 1,500 at least.
1,500 maintenance.
Now, if a woman starts getting her lashes done, you know, those are another thing. Lashes is 200. You know what I mean?
That's the maintenance?
Yeah.
Save me!
This video of a man making racist rants in Antioch has gone viral on multiple social media accounts. The man repeatedly uses the N-word and an obscene gesture while confronting a black woman who lives next door to him.
Black bitch thinks she's some lawyer. Like all you monkeys, you think you're lawyers. Bitch. You you Go ahead, show the judge, because you know what? Ain't illegal, bitch. N-I-E-R. You and your black boyfriend.
The woman, who did not want her name used, tells me she's shaken.
I'm just overwhelmed right now. My anxiety is very high. My emotions is high. My nervous system is just all over the place right now. I want him to be removed from the home and get help or whatever he needs.
Save me!
Go ahead, show the judge, because you know what? Ain't illegal.
He tells her his use of the N-word is not a crime. Although Antioch police are investigating, KTVU legal analyst Michael Cardoza says he's right.
No matter how profoundly offensive this type of language is for what he did.
But I learned the man, 33-year-old Adrian Joseph Ramirez, was arrested and charged with battery and a hate crime for allegedly using the N-word and pushing a black man passing by his home 3 days after the July 23rd run-in with the woman next door. The viral video has stirred outrage, so much so that Ramirez and his family's address and phone numbers have been posted online.
If you don't have money and you're broke, you should not be dating.
No.
You shouldn't be trying to sign up.
I'm talking about being hungry.
I'm talking about then we could be friends and I will buy you a meal as my friend. Why are we on a date? You're in no position to be in a relationship.
But
you ask a man to get your nails and your feet done or to put gas in your car or to get you some lunch. They put it in the same bucket as being used. Do you really think a woman these days can't get her nails and her feet done or put freaking gas in her car or buy herself a Chick-fil-A #1 meal?
They need to rely on
the police department and the criminal justice process to see its way through.
It's okay for us to spend money on y'all, right? But y'all don't want to spend money on us sometimes?
Well, not sometimes. It depends.
All the time.
It's well, number one, again, the men normally spend money on the women because you're the one asking. So that's where that comes in. If I'm
Why aren't you asking?
I don't want to.
Why would a woman want to date a man that don't have no damn money and can't do nothing for her?
Save me.
The fact that people are coming after him and doxing him, you know, two wrongs don't make a right.
Where's the protection of black women? Because I just simply don't see it. One of the things that I find funny is that men who come out in defense of black women, they get called panders and simps, such as myself, you know. That don't really mean nothing to me, but that's what they call us, right? And not only that, they show, these men show very hostile type behaviors. A lot of aggression is being shown. When I see you, it's up, bro. How you going against the BLK man, bro? We kings, bro.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
But let's be real. Nails and feet, food, gas. That's, to me, that's the bare minimum.
Black women don't sit up here and support y'all black men because you sit up here and shit on us daily. Y'all do not come up on this app to defend black women. Y'all don't come up on the internet to defend black women. Y'all hop on the bandwagon of shitting on black women. Y'all do not support us. So why the fuck do you expect us to sit up here and continue to support y'all?
A conversation that I feel like nobody's really ready for, and I wasn't ready for it until I actually had to force myself to be ready for it, is that black men do not protect black women. They don't. They don't. Black men don't protect black women. In fact, they literally play a role with the people that hate on black women.
The stuff that these men do to women, they wouldn't do to you. They wouldn't step to no man like that. They wouldn't talk to or treat y'all like that.
Yeah.
But y'all sit back and watch it and think it's funny and think it's okay. And that's why a lot of us, it's crazy out here. There's no protection for us anymore. Men are not men no more.
Black men have a hard time like imagining black women like living like a life of just leisure. Like they don't look at us as like soft and delicate, like they should protect us.
I've spoken about this game, Dragon's Lair, before because if you were a Gen Xer growing up in the late 1980s, this game was just integral to our adolescence. Walking into an arcade with a pocket full of quarters and having the opportunity to save this princess as Dirk, going into a castle full of traps and monsters and all kinds of pitfalls, why would you not empty your pockets? And empty our pockets is exactly what we did, because the game appealed to the base nature of what guys would like to be. We would like to be a hero to a damsel in distress that's beautiful, that appreciates the risk that we took on in order to save her. Brilliant business model. So why are young ladies still saying that men don't want to be heroes? Well, there's a simple answer to that. One, guys still do want to be heroes. And the second problem we run into is, what is the cost for being a hero, and is that cost appreciated, or is it just assumed that that is a risk that should be taken on because you're a man? And to be honest with you, this goes back to rule number one. Guys will be willing to take that risk, but do young ladies still appreciate what that risk costs? Because if a young lady is saying you have to pay for the right to protect me, You have to pay my nails, my lashes, and take me out to dinners, and you have to protect me, and I'm still going to get an attitude? You're still not going to cook or clean for me? You're not going to be nice to me? Then this is just not really worth me risking my life. Now, there are still some men that will stand up for young ladies that aren't with them in a relationship, like you're seeing here. But on a broad scale, what are young ladies willing to offer the men that are protecting them in the black community? I have to admit that it was a very warm-hearted story to see a group of bikers show up and show protection to that young lady and have that man that was saying those epithets have to back off. But what we have to remember is that those men chose to put themselves in harm's way. Now, the other side to that is, does the lady that got all of the protection from those bikers understand the cost that comes with that? Is she extra nice to her boyfriend? Did she make him breakfast this morning? Did she fold his clothes? Did she do something for him that reminds him that he is her knight in shining armor? Because if you think about the game Dragon's Lair, that's all it appealed to young boys. You can be the knight in shining armor that saves this really cute, sexy cartoon princess who's going to kiss you and adore you if you save her from the clutches of this evil dragon. But the question we have to ask ourselves is, are we going to get that nice warm kiss from the Daphne in our lives? Is she going to be kind to us? Is she going to be happy that we extended resources or came to protect her? Or is she just going to say that's the bare minimum, that's what you're supposed to do? Because if it's the bare minimum conversation again, then guys are saying, I can, one, keep myself out of harm's way, and two, keep my money if I'm going to deal with a young lady who's not going to appreciate the sacrifices that I'm making. And that's where we are these days. There are no Daphnes out there. And that's why there are fewer and fewer guys willing to do what we saw that was very admirable in this group of bikers. Put themselves in harm's way to protect a young lady that, one, they're not in a relationship, or even two, a young lady that might be in a relationship with them in the future, but they're not dating yet. If the cost to admission is $1,000 for the bare minimum of all the things that you got to pay in order to have the privilege of protecting her, then at least she can be nice. At least she can do the small things that make a man run into a castle, dodge a bunch of booby traps, and fight a dragon in order to save a beautiful princess. If there are no rewards and there are only booby traps and you're supposed to do this, you're going to see that Dirk standing outside that castle saying, nah, I'm good. Which is exactly what the dating landscape looks like these days. Until young ladies understand the price that it costs a man to be a protector and a provider. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Catch you next video. Take care, guys.